Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Christopher Wong, and along with my partner Ronald Ha, we'd like to tell you about Young Urban Farmers CSA, a not-for-profit organization with the goal of reconnecting people with fresh, locally grown food in the city of Toronto. We do this by converting backyards into beautiful and productive vegetable gardens, growing things like heirloom tomatoes, mixed salad greens, and a whole variety of herbs, just to name a few of the products that we grow. We provide all of the labor and expertise in planning, designing, setting up, maintaining, and harvesting the produce from the garden over an 18-week growing period. This produce and shares of our garden are then sold to community members who buy into our program and come to the gardens on a weekly basis to pick up their fresh basket of vegetables harvested that very same day. We're talking not about the 100-mile diet, but about the 100-meter diet. We believe our community shared agriculture program has the ability to bring together our participants, our volunteers, and the community in the shared cause of food. For our participants, they get to know exactly where their food comes from, how it's grown, and to meet the farmers responsible for providing the produce. Most importantly, we get to share with them the joy that comes with eating the freshest food harvested at its prime. For our volunteers, we get to provide them opportunities for leadership and hands-on gardening. With so many young people taking a real interest in vegetable gardening, we have the ability to provide them with valuable life skills and to increase their self-sufficiency. Finally, for the community members at large, we convert underutilized space into productive vegetable gardens. We reduce the distance food has to travel from field to plate, increase the biodiversity of the neighborhood, and support the local economy by keeping food dollars with local organizations. We believe our CSA program has the ability to be a model for other organizations across the city and beyond. We started Young Urban Farmers CSA as a response to the overwhelming demand of Torontonians for fresh, locally grown food. We've had an amazing growing season this past year. We've had the privilege of growing food for so many people, and we hope to continue with your support and encouragement. I'd like to pass the floor over to Ron, who will tell you about our financial situation.
Thanks very much, Chris. So Chris has just told you why our business is important. I'm going to tell you why we have and will continue to be successful. And this all starts with our management team. So Chris Wong, as our general manager, has 3 years of entrepreneurial experience and is highly involved in the food community of Toronto, especially with his involvement as a council member on the City of Toronto Food Policy Council. So he uses these networks to leverage and bring in opportunity that really helps us grow our business. We also have Elaine Howard as our head of operations. She is fundamental and key to the success of our business because she has the experience and the know-how on how to actually do the techniques of gardening and brings that experience to us. Myself as CFO, I have 3 years of accounting experience at both large and small chartered accounting firms in Toronto. So I bring a finance, accounting, tax perspective to be able to prepare grant proposals as well as to prepare financial statements so that we can manage and monitor our business. So specifically on the loan, we plan to use these funds to build a greenhouse central within Toronto. So this is going to allow us to start our growing season earlier and effectively extend our growing season longer to increase the revenue generating potential of our operations. We're also going to be able to reduce our traveling costs because traveling costs in our prior year represented a significant 20% of our overall expenditures, so this will help us bring up our bottom line. In terms of repayment, we've already confirmed $2,000 in revenues from some of our shareholders. We expect to receive these funds in around mid-January 2011. So this gives us the ability to pay back 2 months of the 4-month, within 2 months of the 4-month maturity period. So we have the ability to both pay back the interest and the principal portions with confidence. So to conclude, we have both a plan on how to use the funds as well as a payback plan to ensure that these funds stay within YSEC as well. Young Urban Farmers CSA, we believe we are a social, sustainable business, and we plan on bringing people back to where really good food comes from a locally grown product. We hope you'll join us in this video. Thank you very much.